Yeah.
Races.
Are you ready for races and mystery?
Ah, shit, no one said there would be mystery. I'm out.
Zoinks! Also, I like that one demo of Batman, the Adventures of Batman and Robin. Just like, all right, I knocked down 3 dudes, but oh, that guy that comes out of the window, no, that's too much.
Well, they don't want to show off too much of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we're showing you 10 seconds.
mystery.
That's enough already.
They want you to see that and be like, man, I want to buy that game now.
What will happen after that one guy comes out of the window? Will you beat them up, or will you die?
They're all ready. How's it going, everybody? I didn't notice that they were wanting to race tonight, so I joined up. I didn't want to be the hold up. If they're ready, I'm good to go. We can go do this thing. They got better games this time. This is the Beagles pack. It's better than the Hawk pack.
I don't know what you're
Just
talking
like,
about.
that's the
Darkman's a classic.
Man, it's just the name of your group is an indicator as to the kind of games that you get. Just like you look at these games and you go, ah.
We're starting. Fox on.
Go, go, go.
They need to reach the roller coaster. The roller coaster itself is pretty mean. After yesterday, I decided maybe we should tone it down a little bit. Did not ask for that.
Alright, I think we need the gas mask, the flashlight, and everything. Okay, we're all good. Time to go.
What happens if this guy jumps out of the window? Batman
God, he
shoots at
got
nothing and
beat
then
up.
punches him. Well, all the criminals brought guns, but Batman is opting to just punch them instead. He's an honorable guy, that Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, Batman is like the opposite of RoboCop.
Bruce Wayne,
Batman
who's
is
that?
all about. Yeah, just like Batman is all about punching people, and RoboCop is all about shooting them to death.
Play some Batman music instead here.
Looks like Patty is on the second screen of the funhouse.
Yeah, he's still got most of his health, alongside with Master Time Thief, who's also doing pretty well.
This this toy Joker shooting him. This is the level they're looking to beat here, which isn't too much. It's only gonna take him a couple minutes to get through Batman here. The other two games are gonna be the harder two. One's a shmup and one's Contra. Contra is really hard compared to these two games.
I do like how everybody instinctively tried to skip the cutscene between levels, and you can't do that. The pause menu come up in the middle of the dialogue.
Will they figure out how to do this?
Yeah, don't you have like a wall jump or something in this game?
I didn't give them any advice.
You gotta
They'll figure it
grapple.
out or they'll die.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Patty's got it.
Just like NES Batman.
A chase sequence going on. Okay, looks like everybody's figured it out.
Now what? Smart guys?
New challenge. Gonna use the
Gotta
grappling
figure
hook.
out this intricate
Maybe.
puzzle first. Oh, I think Patty's onto something.
Yep,
There we
Patty's got it.
go.
Dan takes a death on the spikes, trying to figure it out. Oh no,
Oh
Patty
no,
jumps into the
vanquished
spikes
by the
too.
spikes. But at least now he knows what he has to do.
Yeah, everybody else is still... Actually, does Jokes Too Long have it? I think they got past it.
Jokes Too Long is at the same place and with the same amount of health.
Try to get swinging.
Nice work, Batman. Oh,
Punch this Joker henchman in the shins a bunch.
Jokes has made it to the transition here, getting there.
Yeah,
I think there's a mini
not
boss.
quite the roller coaster yet.
Fighting a giant toy soldier.
What do you want me to notice? My bot isn't online right now. I know that he's not. Sorry that you can't spam quotes. Actually, I'm going to turn down how often you can ask for quotes. And that's part of why it's offline.
Oh no, and he takes a death against the toy soldier.
To the Batcave. You can just leave.
Looks like Patty's
Oh,
figured
we
out how
got-
to climb up on the soldier.
We've got 3
got-
people on the
you
soldier.
you have to jump on his stick and then you're able to whack him in the face.
Time Thief still getting used to the spikes in the grappling hook area.
Yeah, he's not entirely sure how to get past this area. It's kind of tripping him up.
Well, I think he got past it. There you go. I think he got past it before he just died afterwards.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Jokes
the death.
Too Long gets the first kill.
As soon as they see that roller coaster, they're done, and I think they might be there.
And the
Yes,
first one.
that's it.
All right.
Yep, there we go.
Jokes Too Long
is
is
the
the first
first to
out.
prevail. Meantime, everybody is fighting the toy soldier.
Jokes Too Long can go ahead and move on to Contra.
It's all about him knowing, is that the roller coaster stage or not? What is a roller coaster? Oh, and then the enigma is also done.
I feel like Patty's been kicking this thing for a year. There it is. It's Contra time.
You
Yep.
can get more damage if you're going for more cycles, but then you run the risk of getting hit. Probably playing it safe.
Yeah, I wonder if you can get hit like by the little bits of wood that fly off the head whenever you kick him.
Oh yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Yeah, Master Time Thief is still working out the strategy to kill this boss. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, and Jokes Too Long is not gonna take any kind of chance. He actually put in the Konami code.
Is that allowed?
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not sure if I should allow that or not.
Because you could just cruise on with your 30 lives. I don't know.
Is that what he did?
Well, that's what the Konami code gives you. Gives you a shitload of lives.
Yeah, I mean, compared to that in the Enigma, when he has 2 insignias, Jokes has 4, and he probably has way more lives because the life counter only shows 4 lives then.
We might have to count and see how many times he dies, and then if he dies more than 3 times or whatever, then we might have to disqualify that. Make
He
it
had
start
to
normally.
restart.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, he sent him a message, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna cost him some time because he definitely was ahead by quite a margin.
He's uncheating.
Oh, and Master Time Thief lost against the boss because now he's back at the entrance of the funhouse.
Yep, complete game over.
Oh.
That's some advice for everybody else who
And
plans
then
on
the
playing in the
Enigma just,
tournament. You cannot
cruised down
cheat.
into a
Don't even
pit.
try it.
He's on his last legs. If he could get to the boss, he might get enough points in order to get an extra life back, but only possible. It's absolutely not certain. So I'm gonna have to check out because somehow Jokes Too Long seem to have died at the very beginning of the level, which is kind of puzzling.
Possible if you're getting sloppy. All it takes is one hit, you're dead.
Level 2's pretty rough.
Gadsworth, I know you.
Oh no, Patty's
Gadsworth
dead again.
would never cheat.
No! He has to restart all of level 1. At this point, he's better off pushing the end option, because if he continues and then game overs a bunch and then afterward gets again to, I don't know, the boss of level 2, he might just have a complete game over and have to restart level 1.
Yeah, if you get a game over on stage 1, you might as well just reset the game.
Level 2 ain't messing around.
Oh, and then the enigma is finally at base 1. That's the level we're looking for in clearance.
And Enigma's taking the lead because Jokes got caught cheating at the restart the level. And Patty's having trouble in general. Master Time Thief's working on getting there still.
Oh, Joke's taking a game over on the boss as well.
That hurts.
Control takes no prisoner. Level 1 might be easy for a bunch of people who grew up with the game, but it still remains a hard game.
One hit, one kill, it's all it takes.
Yeah, I mean, and you only have
Time
2
Thief
lives.
is finally
Oh,
on stage
then,
2 now.
Yeah, then just got a game over in the base.
I never grew up
It
with
was,
this
I
one.
think, on the before last screen before the boss. It's like before the big door that you have to shoot 3 different things.
The base isn't too bad, you can duck most of the hazards.
Yeah,
Until
the
you
only
get to
thing
the
that
boss.
sucks about the base is that you don't really get a whole lot of power-ups. You gotta wait for the jumping guys in red, and even then you have to shoot them, which is not the easiest thing in the world.
Patty's trying to get these guns without getting shot because he only has 1 life left. So I want to restart this. Get the left gun, this thing is defenseless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just run down to
generally,
the bottom and
as
shoot from the side.
Yeah, as long as you stand on that one platform in the middle and you stay at the total left end of the platform, you are safe here.
Yep, there we go, Patty's got it, for sure.
And you got a life back for killing the boss, so everything is still possible.
Time Thief, now moving on to Caw.
Yeah, cool. He's moving on to Cortana.
There it is. Very slowly moving on to Contra. Down to 1 life left.
Patty taking on the base with 1 HP here. Oh, got an extra life at some point.
Time for the boss. Oh no, Dan goes down again.
Yeah, Dan
Game
was
over.
at the boss, but he died immediately.
Boss ain't screwing around.
I think it's more the base which is not screwing around. Because if you
The
don't
boss is
know that
really
you
tough
can
to-
duck in order to dodge almost every projectile, except for like the barrels as well than the grenades, the base can be difficult.
Oh no, it got shot.
Time Thief got shot while configuring their timer.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Why
And
is
is
Master
playing
Time
in
Thief playing at
molasses.
like he is playing Contra Max Payne Edition?
There's no bullet time in Contra, what the hell? No cheating. This is actually the worst thing you could do.
Slow
a
motion
PC,
is
a PC strong enough to run Adventure of Batman, but Contra, oh boy.
Oh man, Patty's dead. How many continues to get in
I
this?
think he
3?
might be. Okay, he still has a continue. I think it's his last one. If he dies, he's gonna have to restart World 1. World 1, yeah. Because
That shouldn't
that's
be
still
too
only
bad.
Super Mario World, right?
The Contra Kingdom.
Yeah. I mean, it has some tricky moves. At least Patty seems to be figuring out the gist of the base, which is that as long as you duck, you can dodge almost every projectile. But since he did not destroy the turret, that is going to make the fight a little bit harder, because he has to keep ducking to avoid the gun turret.
Yeah, barrels are the only things you can't duck under in the first section.
Yeah, or grenades. There's
Well, I
not
guess-
a lot of grenade years, but they exist.
I guess we found out why they call him Master Time Thief.
Yeah, he stole time away from this game.
Why was Batman running so well, but not Contra?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Did they just launch a separate instance of BizHawk or something?
I don't know, maybe?
Well,
It should. There's no reason it should be running that slow if you can run Genesis games on BizHawk, but not NES.
best of luck to you, Contra Boy. Has anyone cleared base yet? Who's come closest? Has anyone done damage to the boss?
Oh, yeah. Paddy
We've had
is about to
two
get to
people
the
on the
boss, and
boss.
he has all of his lives left, so
Patty and Dan have been to
probably
the
has
boss.
the best shot at it.
He's had an easier time with the base than level 1 for some reason. I think the base is pretty rough, but I have trouble. I haven't done that kind of stage.
Nah,
in
he had
Contra
some
very much.
problem with the base too, but on his second go, he had it flawless. His run has been... Oh, shit. And then the Enigma just got a game
Ooh,
over.
total game
He
over.
has to restart all of the game.
Rough. Patty looks to actually be in really good shape here.
Yeah, he's
Keeps up
taking
this
it
pace,
slow
it'll
but
be an easy
cautious.
win.
He's not getting hit.
There we go. That's it.
And that's generally what you have to do in Contra, not get hit.
The trick to
After
this
you
boss
destroy
is you
all
can
of the
destroy.
things like here, this boss is a complete chump.
Yeah, you
even
can
shoot
destroy
his
those.
projectiles out of the sky.
This part is super easy. There's no real reason you should be done here.
They don't look like something that's destructible, but if you realize that, then actually no problem. Patty got taken out though.
Ow.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Oh, you still
Last
respawn
two
there, so-
lives.
As long as you don't game over, you're fine. If you do game over, though, I don't know how many computers continues they have left.
I'm not sure they have any left.
There
Yep,
we
there
go.
we go.
Patty's
Eddie
on
takes
to the
the
final
lead.
game.
So now can he beat the Wacky Arms Cube and Life Force?
Meanwhile, Dan and Jokes are back in stage 1, and Master Time Thief is slow crawled to stage 2.
God, is Time Thief gonna win with this speed?
Please don't lose your spread gun, guys. That's ticket to
I've got
Contra.
frickin' arthritis and it's killing me now.
Don't.
Yeah, the spread gun does a ton of damage in the base.
If they keep
in
that
general.
spread gun, the boss is over as soon as you get there, and then the base is destroyed by just automatic gunfire. It's crazy good.
Yeah, the spread gun. Yeah, the thing is, the spread gun destroys pretty much all of Contra.
And still
Have
rocking
that
it.
thing, it's highly possible to beat the entire game and not die. I mean, I couldn't do it, but you could do it.
Life Force is basically Gradius. They only need to beat 2 levels here. It starts off a little rough.
Dan and Jokes are pretty much neck and neck right
Oh.
now. Dan a
It'll be
little ahead.
close race.
And Master Time Thief came over it again in the base.
Very slowly restarting.
Well, how do you make it through this wall if it forms that quick?
You have to be psychic and know you have to be on the right side of the screen.
Oh, for
Oh,
level
what, you're not
one, this
psychic?
is kind of rude.
Yep.
Yeah, early NES shooters are really bad. Or I should say arcade games. Games that were ported from arcade versions were really bad.
It eases
Alright.
up after stage 1. Wacky Cube isn't too bad. We'll see if they make it.
Ow! And then the Enigma just lost his spread gun.
So the way this works is, since Patty is there first, if Dan, Jokes, or Master can beat Life Force's boss before he finishes, we're going by cumulative time here, so
Yeah,
he's got an edge. If everybody fails on this challenge, which isn't unreasonable, this is the hard one. If everyone fails on this one, then he wins by default for getting here first.
Yep.
So Patty's in a good, safe place. Game over, but that's okay.
ooh.
Ow.
Needed to just hang out there and shoot those. Dan's working on this boss, and Jokes is getting
There you
there.
have it.
Yeah, he's almost there.
Now I'm wondering if that illicit Konami code is going to cost him the race.
Dan wiped out.
Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
Okay, at
Still gotta
least he still has to
continue, but-
continue, so he's still in the race.
Man, Jokes is
Dying at
ignoring
the
his
end.
turrets.
Doing big.
Yeah, that is a very dangerous play, because as far as I know, the turrets are the most dangerous part of the
The
fight.
dodges.
He's rolling with it.
Old move.
Maybe he doesn't know you can blow him up.
Possible.
Got it under control so far. Let's It's hard to do damage
Yeah.
with this crappy gun. They did lose their sped gun. He's got it. Jokes is moving on to Life Force.
Yep, there we go.
Jeez.
Well fought.
Hard mode. Time Thief is still slowly plugging away at the base.
Last game.
The Life Force race.
I think that right now the real Life Force is more like the Life Force which is being drained out of Master Time Thief's piece.
Just wait, he's gonna start up Life Force when he finishes this, and he'll be running 200% speed instead. Then you'll be sorry.
Dan's back. At the boss. Gotta
Boss
do
time.
better. Gotta catch up.
There we go. Got one of the turrets. As long as you don't get greedy on the actual boss portion, then you're fine.
Look how easy it was to destroy those turrets. There's really no reason to. Dodging them takes more time than blowing them up.
Oh no, another game over for Time Thief.
Uh-oh. Unfortunately, well. This is very, very cutting game. Just like Joke said, too long just got stuck in a position where it was impossible for him to not get hit.
Dan's moving on to
Oh,
beat.
what?
There again.
Oh what, you're not psychic? You fool. You dunce.
The real Life Force is figuring out the way in order to prevail.
Life Force is a game where you better upgrade your dang ship. It's great. If you don't do it, you're gonna have a hell of a time. I'm not seeing too much firepower on the ships I'm looking at. I'll tell you that. That's gonna cause a lot of trouble real soon here. You can get speed ups, missiles,
you need to
lasers.
get at least one speed up, but yeah, you better upgrade your shooting too.
You really want to hit those orange enemies and get those power ups and collect them. Missiles are good. Lasers, it's super important.
Yeah, Patty is currently making it through without any kind of firing, and this section is really hard if you don't have like a wider beam.
That's the second time I've seen him wipe out there. You really need some power ups.
Dan's
Nobody
dead.
seems to get them.
Uh-oh. And
That-
Jokes Too Long also wiped out.
That classic
Force
inability
might be
to know everything
tricky.
beforehand. Yeah, the first few runs are going to be a lot of memorization if you don't get lucky with the right route.
You want to get that laser first, and then you can get all kinds of good stuff.
Now I'm wondering if Time Thief is going to time out before they actually finish Contra.
Man, Patty got too greedy there. Thanks for the host, keep safe.
Oh right, rating is a thing now. Forgot about that.
It's a weird thing. Patty wiped out.
Oh, and Patty just came over it again.
You gotta take it a little slower than that.
Speaking of
Like
game
promo?
overs, I think Time Thief is on their last life.
Yep. Oh, and he goes down again.
Rough.
Give him a big grab bag of stuff. One of these is hanging him up. Life Force is getting everybody. No schmuck players in the audience here. It's a hard
At
game.
the very
but,
least, people.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say at the very least, people cleared the first two challenges without timing out, so we'll have that.
Yeah. People who played a lot of Gradius, I don't feel like they'd have very much trouble with this. As rude as this first level is, I think our Gradius veteran would have beaten it by now. It's one of those games where you snowball, and they're not snowballing, so it's really hard.
Yeah.
Taking those early deaths on the stupid stuff
Ooh.
is extremely bad for you, because it steals all your powers and leaves you with nothing.
Can you actually destroy those blue, like the little cyst things, or no?
I bet you can, I'm not sure.
It didn't seem like they could. They were shooting at it.
Oh my god, what a rude game.
Ooh. Jokes, that was actually one of the safe passages. You just have to wait for it to form one, but Jokes must have thought it was one of the you're going to die if you don't get through here passages.
Yeah, just there's no real way to know before it happens. Gonna have to guess.
Nope. Dan is currently in the lead. He's on the vein and cyst section here. Doing okay. Hardest part. Oh no, crashing.
Another game over in that
Oh.
section.
How are you supposed to dodge that? Oh my god.
You really have to misdirect those hard. But again, that you also have to kind of know that's coming, which is why
Game over for Patty.
Early shoot 'em ups are generally not what I recommend for people who are like, I'm gonna play a shoot 'em up.
A good time in the intro stage.
Nope, another game over for Dan. Now it looks like Jokes didn't properly update their split from last time because their timer's showing 23.
Yeah, I think that's total.
But we're gonna have to take a closer look and find out when their official end point for Life Force is. Well, Time Thief is on the boss now.
Yep.
With this bullet time, it'll be the best chance to dodge the turrets.
But I don't know, so far his bullet time really hasn't suited him too much yet.
No, slow motion is absolutely not what wins you a Contra game. If you're not going for time, yeah, it's great, but kind of gotta go fast here. He spent
Yeah, but
13,
just
close
like
to
it
14
would-
minutes here.
Yeah, it will just be like watching The Matrix, and then whenever time slows down, you just see Neo just dying in slow motion.
Is that the first option we've seen? I think it might be. Patty with the first
Yeah,
option.
really.
Finally made
It's
it
the
with
longest-
the good stuff. Don't want to get
The
taken
longest
out.
Oh, yeah.
anybody's lived in Life Force.
Yeah, now he's loaded.
Oh, game over. Joke's too long. Jeez.
This is the kind of firepower you're looking for if you could just not get clipped by garbage. Which is
Yeah,
present
options
in
are
sec-
huge.
Thanks for the sub, man.
Bullet time in a race. It's a strat. What no?
What you want to do
I don't know what you're
here
talking about.
is position your option to shoot with you. Oh no, Patty! Oh jeez.
Ah, no!
I don't know why that's giving him so much trouble. Especially with the option,
think-
you should be able to clear it safely.
Yeah, like I think a lot of people don't realize your hitbox. You can usually go through those little tiny
mystery
tunnels. There it
races.
is. Like Patty was just showing it off. You don't have to actually move up and down. You can just drive straight through it.
Yeah. Masso, thanks for the sub as well.
Oh, Time Stalker's finished. Or not Time Stalker, Time Thief. Time Stalker's a different person.
Alright.
Just fly straight forward, please, Patty. Make it to the end. You can do it. No, don't do no fancy shit. Just fly
Don't
straight
get
forward,
fancy.
my
Don't
dude.
get fancy. There you go. There you go.
There ain't no
Okay.
ace piloting going on here.
Alright, please tell me it's the boss.
Time for wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing tube, man.
Not yet.
Yeah, even if
That's-
it's the boss, then he has to kill it in only one go.
I watch all my Matrix DVDs at 50% speed, so that way it's like I'm watching it in Neo's eyes.
So is that supposed to be the wacky arms cube, or...
No, that's boss one.
Oh.
Not
Wacky
cube
arms.
yet.
Yeah, Wacky Arms Cube is... Every boss in this game has Wacky Arms. This is Andros. He's
Oh.
boss one.
Well, Patty's got the basic pattern here, at least.
Oh, and then the enigma also made it to the boss.
Oh, oh, oh.
So Dan's caught up.
Gonna figure out the pattern, though?
That's one stage clear. Patty has made
Yep,
it.
there we
onward to
go.
stage
Patty's in the
2.
lead.
No, they've only been on this 13 minutes. They have time to clear this despite all the trouble. They can still do it. This stage just goes up and down, so it's easier than stage 1. It really is. But it's still life force. And he's still got no power-ups. So, not safe by any means. Maybe we can get that option back. And that ripple beam. Ripple beam probably the priority right now. Did not turn it on.
Yeah.
Died instead. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Ah.
Game over here, too. That's really bad.
Yeah, I don't know how many credits he has left. We'll find out now, I guess.
Oh boy, that's a game over.
Right, come on. Please have continues.
I don't know if there's
Okay,
a limit.
he's still good. He's
This
still
is
good.
Yeah, it might just be like infinite continues, but you can only continue from the start of the current stage.
Dan's working on
Okay.
level 2 as well. Beat Andros,
Getting
and
that
Jokes
checkpoint
is
is a
there.
huge help.
They're starting to get the hang of things.
Oh,
Missiles are not very good in these games. I never felt like they were impressive. Gradius 3 and onward has like super bomb missiles and not just crappy one-hit things that these games have.
Hmm.
Those are a little better, but I still
oh,
feel like
game over for Dan.
the lasers really helps. Yeah, you just cannot handle this stuff with the basic gun.
Really sucks. Alright, Jokes is on to stage 2 as well.
Yep, everybody's doing good pace.
Here comes the asteroids.
Oh!
Ooh.
And Patty got clipped.
You remember the volcano from Gradius? We brought it back, except it's sideways now.
Coming in from behind.
Oh boy. That's
We
a
actually
bad
just took
place
the
to
first
be.
level from
Okay.
Gradius. And flipped it sideways. Inverted castle, baby.
Oh no. Patty's out.
Ooh, oh no.
You can't outfire those volcanoes, which is the basic gun. Doesn't work.
Joke's got the laser, only one who seems to be wanting to upgrade to that. I can't
Laser's
believe...
a good choice for the volcanoes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the players are avoiding that gun.
They might be having memories from Contra where the laser isn't super great.
But even then, the laser in Contra do have its uses.
It's better
just
than this
kind
pea
of
shooter.
inconvenient.
No spread gun, though.
Yeah, I mean, spread gun can't really be beat, but hey. It
that
has a niche.
Ripple beam is okay. It's widescreen.
Another game over for Dan. Or was that just regular death? That might have just been a regular death. No, I think that
Yeah,
was a
it's
game
just
over.
impossible to see what his lives are because his overlay is kind of in the way. Right, in the meantime, let's make it through the veins in very slow motion.
Then goes for the option with regular shots. Double DPS. Maybe that will make the regular gun a little better. Still, I think I'd still prefer the laser. The laser's just too good.
Yeah, for the volcanoes, it's probably better to have something that you can fire off and it'll pierce the ref.
Ooh, and here we go with the good dodge on the volcano. Yeah, as far as I know, Patty's the one that made it the furthest yet.
Yeah, Patty is definitely past everyone else right now. Getting destroyed by rocks, though. Hurts.
Yep, gotta be good at dodging.
Danson, good job dodging those rocks. Got a lot of power.
Alright. First section, except it's sideways. Can you figure it out? There you go. You got it.
Oh my god. Snuck through the volcano. Right at the worst time, but still made it. Nice work, Dan.
The dodging on display here.
Yeah. Oh no!
Too
Scary.
close to the
But in
sun.
the end, they could not escape their fate. No claims, no prison.
Patty is doing some disgusting dodging right now, by the way.
Dan's taking it
As
out.
soon as I say that, you get
no.
shot. Why did I say
You
that?
got to jinx it.
Should never say anything nice about anyone.
Hey, Patty, your mother is really bad at life force. Uh-oh. And there goes jokes too long.
A lot of Life Force game overs. A lot of Konami game overs.
Right, is it boss time? That kind of looks like a boss arena.
Getting there. Oh, jeez.
No!
Ooh, that's rough.
Oh my
Basically,
god.
you blow up a really easy to get rid of wall after you get rid of those.
Oh shit, and he
minions.
ran out of continue, so back to level 1 he is.
Well, Patty's only chance at this point is that the other two players cannot beat this challenge in 20 minutes.
Yeah, so far he's the one that made it the furthest.
Patty's going to default win when he hits 20 minutes because that's going to be it. They'll be officially done here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need somebody to win, and very soon. And since this game auto-scrolls, I don't think they can go any faster.
Yep.
I'm not sure what Jokes' actual time is supposed to be right now.
I think he's ahead of Dan, but I also think that Dan started a little late. I'm going to have to go look at that and see how much.
Yeah.
To see who second place is might be a little tricky to figure out if these two don't finish.
Oh, game over for Time Thief. Jeez. Well,
Dan's in the
That's,
rock mess.
You'll
Oh,
have
he
all
did
of
not
the
evade.
opportunities in the world to know that you failed.
10 minutes of progress down the drain.
This is definitely a game where you got to get rid of these minions. They shoot way too much. You can't leave them alone.
Oh, game over for Jokes too long.
Ow.
Currently, the only person that has seen the boss so far is Patty. They're back on the. Actually, no, they're back on stage 1. They got a full game over. Jeez.
Yep. Well, they're finished. Patty is first. No one can beat that time.
Yeah, that is time up.
Yep. Let's
cleared the
have
first
we'll
games
see if Dan
first.
can get to the boss.
So Patty's moving on. Patty is first place in Group A. There's only one
Battle for
spot left.
second now.
Who's gonna get it? Joke's back to the start as well. It's just Dan left fighting to the see if he can get second or not. Drove like they just go wild.
Oh no!
You gotta stop swinging around. You gotta just go straight in these.
No,
Your gun breaks open enough of
no
it.
need to get fancy.
Dan, game
Over
over. Right to the boss.
Oh, jeez.
If he didn't mess up on the dirt, he'd be fine.
Yeah, that messed him up really bad. And now he got a full game over.
Oh no. Yeah, depending on what the times were like when they finished Contra, it might end up going to default.
Yeah, I gotta check. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have to look at the tapes. If they don't finish this game, I'll have to look at the tapes to see who second is. Patty's first. And I have no idea how much time they have left on this. It looks like they're running out. I don't know if they can still finish, because Dan got there later and he's almost done, it looks like. If 18 minutes is when he got here.
Yeah, if he's at 18 minutes, then his time ends at 38 total.
There's no way he's winning in 2 minutes, so
Yeah.
I can check the footage and see just how much time expired here. I think we're wrapping it up, though. It's either Jokes or Dan for second place. I gotta check. Let me check that right now.
Mm-hmm. Basically, who was the first one to finish Contra out of those two?
Yeah, I think Jokes was first.
Dan started 10, 12 seconds later. I don't think that's gonna make a difference. We go to Contra. Yeah. It looks to me like Jokes is second. Even with the snafu, with the cheat, he's still done a little bit ahead, a minute or so ahead of Dan. So definitely, I think I owe it to Jokes because I never mentioned that you couldn't use cheat codes. That's definitely out.
Yeah.
So even with that, I think I'm gonna give it to Joke. Dan and Master Time Thief did not make it.
Yeah, hang on. We have to put Master Time Thief's footage through. We have to speed it up to compare it in real time.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
looking
his
like-
game is going at like the third of the usual speed, so I say we give him 40 more minutes in order to make his point.
Who wants to watch 40 more minutes of Life Force?
I mean, I have nothing better to do.
Yeah, Jokes Too Long tried to use the Konami code, but we caught you. We didn't explicitly say you couldn't, but you gotta
I mean,
restart.
that's the kind of thing that usually goes without saying.
Well, you gotta be more explicit with the rules. Some people might try and take advantage.
I'm gonna bring them in here.
I really.
Hit this game.
Hello.
Hello.
So Life Force kind of
For a
sucks.
fact that I am not making
It's
it
kind
past
of an
this
unforgiving game.
Oh yeah.
80 days.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
when you've never played it before.
I did terribly today.
Life Force was really fucking rude, to be fair. There
Yeah,
are a
it's
lot of
really-
deaths that you cannot see coming unless you've played it before.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was super easy and fair.
Yeah, that's
You know.
sure.
Well.
Sure.
Jokes, you beat Contra a minute or two before Dan, so you're the second.
Oh, I
place
did?
winner. And Patty is. First.
Oh dang.
That's our rank here.
Wait,
We-
what?
We gotta talk about your use of the Konami code, though.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
well,
Performance
Oh, wait.
enhancements are never good.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the
I've,
standings already been made? Oh well.
I've been trying to quit.
Nobody beat Life Force. Dan, you saw the boss.
Nope.
Your failure to beat him got you kicked out of the tournament
Oh,
because you needed to
Yeah.
finish because you were a minute behind at that point.
damn it.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
it came down to time on this one.
When you died on the Contra boss in the base, Jokes didn't.
That cost.
Oh.
That one choke that sent me back to stage 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I-
game over.
I thought I was. I didn't realize that I was the second one to get past Contra boss.
Yeah, I thought I was in second.
Even with
That whole
the
time.
having to restart because you cheated. Even with that, you still finished in time.
I don't know, I guess I
Damn.
just got lucky today.
Cheating pays.
Yeah, it was RNG manipulation, of course.
So, Time Thief, I gotta ask you a question about your emulator. Seems to be going a little slower than normal.
I have no idea why. I legitimately don't know why it's been going so slow. Like, I'm
Well,
sorry.
The
It
mess-
ran
Now, we just
Batman
thought you were
perfectly
sticking
fine.
true to your name. You were stealing time, so therefore we did not ask any questions.
Like, that was...
It is really
BizHawk
strange
for some
that-
reason. BizHawk and NES emulation doesn't play nice on my computer for some reason, and it's specifically NES. I don't know why.
exceptionally strange.
You might have to change
Yeah.
your core. I don't know if you have, like, one of the really powerful but really accurate ones. That could be
What
it.
core am I even using right now? I'm using which one am
I'm on Quick
NES
NES.
Hawk. I'm using NES Hawk right now. But I think Quick NES does the exact same thing whenever I tried it.
Well,
Oh, really?
I just
I mean-
loaded up with the defaults.
Should I even keep playing or just mess around with the settings, see if I
no,
can figure it out?
we're good. We got the ranks.
Oh, okay.
So Jokes
yeah, the
and
round is
Patty-
over. If you want to keep playing Life Force, you can.
Yeah, it's-
I'm going for it.
Oh hell no, that game is
I might
bad.
just- I might just play around it a little bit just because it's fun. Although I might just switch to Silver Surfer, a better shmup.
Did I actually?
That's-
like, I know I'm
That's a
out.
deep
and
cut.
This literally does not count for anything. Like, was I the furthest one in Life Force?
Patty
I
made
think
the
you
boss
were.
too.
Patty was the first
Yeah.
one to see the boss.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! How about that?
The
Whatever. I
boss
gave
is
it a good
pretty
honest
easy.
try.
If you flew straight through the dirt instead of trying to move left and right, you would have made it probably because
Yeah.
that boss ain't
Mhm.
too bad. That was
Everyone tried to get a little too fancy in the
Oh,
dirt
well,
sections.
son of a bitch.
Oh,
I was the fucking poor.
Oh dang.
Ow.
Yeah, well, good
Bottom.
game. Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Good game.
Hmm.
Very, very good game. I had a lot of fun.
Don't
Yeah,
play
let's-
Life Force, kids.
No.
It
That's
was
a
Not
a
even
lot of
once.
mistakes.
Just play an easier game, like Gradius.
Yeah.
Or
We can
Toho.
get one kid.
Castlevania 3.
Goes,
Yeah.
goes.
There was a point during when I was on Contra, for some reason, whenever I jumped, it also fired. So like, I had SNES controls perfectly mapped. It's just I didn't realize my NES was also not properly.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. I fixed it mid thing. It didn't cost me that much. It was only like a 10-second thing, but I'm not
It's actually a pretty common thing. A lot of people will set up their emulator for one of the cores.
and you
when-
think it would like, well, yeah,
I think I might be on default settings, but I
because you might have
also
noticed.
think I'm
uh,
just recognized as a Xbox controller.
Because you might have noticed when I was doing the first pass of stage 1, like when I had the laser, like I was jumping and lasering at the exact same time. That's why. I still managed to clear it pretty fine, but
That's
Hmm.
pretty cool.
well, it would have been cool with any other weapon, but the laser resets if you fire again. So I had to make sure my shot was aligned on the second press.
Oh, so it's just impressive.
No, it's just more of I'm an idiot.
Awful.
I just forgot.
I mean, I guess
to
there's a lot of words that I could throw out there to maybe to describe
Somewhat.
it.
Always check your setup, folks.
yeah. Pro tip: always check your setup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Master
PSA.
Time Thief, I really appreciate the way that you close your race by going into Back to the Future in order to restore the fabric of time that was lost. in
Okay,
the-
but now
in
you've
the
got
race.
Back to the Future working well. What's going on?
No, it was the core.
Oh, you
It
did?
was
Okay.
the core. Oops, sorry.
Well, I mean, that's your loss.
Eh,
It's fine. Well, thanks for playing, everybody. Patty and Joke should be moving on to the actual round 2 thing. I'm not sure who that will be against yet. I'll have to finish the entire group 1 before that happens, so it'll be a while. It'll be 20,
Right.
18 games to go before I can tell you who your opponents are.
right.
Those will be one-on-one, so they'll be easier to schedule.
Alright, see you in 2019 then.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my stream off because I gotta practice speed running speed run offline.
Yeah, I probably should be turning mine off too.
Best of luck with that.
That was fun.
Fun
Thanks
time.
for
Great
having us.
races, everybody.
Thanks.
Good games.
Very good race.
GG.
Hold on.
Although, Smite, while you're here, are you down for just a Demon's Crest race for the hell of it?
When's
Like
that?
sometime, just I don't know, whenever we feel like it, just for fun.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, figured I'd ask while I'm here.
It would be funny if you said, when's that? And then you said sometime, and you said no.
Oh yeah, I can do
In the
sometime.
year 95.
So Dan,
I'll
tell
see
me
you
when
then.
to send the money.
Oh right, yeah.
The,
We'll talk about that offline. Offline, we talk about.
Yeah, got you.
This. Hush, hush.
Alright.
Later, guys.
Thanks for having me on.
Smite.
But yeah,
Yep. So we have a game tomorrow, folks. At this one was we have 2 tomorrow. We got one at 5 and one at 10, which is when this one started. Roughly, it was running late, but they were gonna start at 10. That's my fault. But tomorrow we got 2, and they're pretty spread out. But we will be doing them both, as far as I know. But we'll get them going. And I'll try to be on time with them, but sometimes you get setup issues. Sometimes. So see you then if you're up for more of this. We got a lot of games to go. We got quite a few scheduled though.
Hell yeah.
So it's coming together. Getting 4 people scheduled for these first round matches is a little rough. It'll be easier in the future when it's one-on-ones. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm gonna find somebody to host, and I'm gonna go pass out. Thanks for coming by, everybody.
Peace.
I host this guy's speed running Panic Restaurant. That game kicks ass. See you later, folks.
Later,
My
everyone.
bot will be back tomorrow, probably. For those who missed it. Just needs a little work.